So we've done a few summer whites, aromatic wines during the summer that were, suited the season. And now that it's October, we're going to start doing some more autumnal wines, some light reds. But first of all, I just wanted to do a quick thing about wine etiquette. And I know it's a first world problem and it's not that big of a deal, but if you're going to drink wine, you might as well just do it right, just get it right. And just on holding the glass. First of all, when you fill a glass, do it to the widest part of the bowl. No, you don't want it too tight, up at the top, so you can't. You need the maximum surface area so it can release a lot more aroma. Because if you do it up too far, you can't swirl it even. And I know, sometimes you have a really bad day and you want to fill that bad boy up. Just don't. Just keep filling it up, but just to that point. And also, so on the appearance, you can see if there's any faults. First of all, if it's cloudy or if there's particles in there, there shouldn't be. You can see that straight away. It should be clear, and there shouldn't be anything floating in there. And as well with the color, if you can note the color, usually with a red wine, if it's a young wine, there's going to be a lot of reddish, quite deep reds, and also there could be purple notes and maybe some blue tones in there as well. So you will be able to know that it's quite a young wine. If it's on the other end and it's quite aged wine, maybe it's 10 years or older, you're going to have orange tinged wine, quite rusty, kind of red brick, especially around the rim. So again, if you have that against a white background, you're going to see that. Also then on the nose, the most important thing is to keep swirling, just always swirl. If you can't get the hang of it while you're holding the glass, just put it on a flat surface and swirl on the table or against whatever. But it's so important just to release the aroma. Also, to note the wine, there's three main flavor profiles. The first one is quite simple. It's either going to be fruit or floral or a mix of both. But maybe you just want a simple wine, so there's nothing wrong with that, Second of all would be more complex wines. You're going to have maybe more minerality, like beach kind of flavors, maybe some chocolate, spice, oak influence from, if it's French oak, it's going to be giving off a vanilla character. If it's American oak, it's going to be more coconut. And then you've got your tertiary flavors, which are more evolved, complex, long-aged wines. You're going to get some gamey notes and farmyard type characters and mushroom flavors. And they're the big wines, So a lot of, they're going to have good structure. You need that good structure to last till, that's the whole aging process. But so when you smell a wine, and you can get the level of flavors maybe, and you can pick up on the wine making processes, maybe the oak, the oak aging and everything else that goes into it. So it can give you an idea of the quality. And then on the palate as well, you just want to make sure that you're going to get the most from the wine. You're going to try and sip it. When you sip the wine, I want you to just take a little bit in your mouth and allow a little bit of air as well to go in with it, and just try not to choke on it. But just make sure you put a little bit of air in there, so you can kind of gargle it a tiny bit in the back of your throat, and that will bring the flavors all the way up into the back of your nose, and when you swallow it then, so you get maximum impact like this. And then swallow it, and you get it. It's just beautiful, when you can smell and taste at the same time. It's good. And also when you try to when you're sipping a wine, if you can gargle it as well, and just like a mouthwash, put it all around your mouth and your teeth and your gums, so that you can pick up on the tannins as well. In a red wine, in a white wine, you're not really going to have tannin, but in a red wine, you're going to have a lot of it can be quite drying, cloying, astringent on the gums. So if it's quite harsh tannins or strong tannins in there, you're going to feel it. If it can be very soft as well, but it just gives structure to the wine. And so if you're going to get the whole experience, swish it around there, swish it around your gums and everything, and you pick up on the tannins. So that's the main things you gotta do when you're enjoying a wine. You know, get the full force. Enjoy.